The secretary will close the roll. There being 34 ayes and 32 noes, the bill is passed and its title agreed to.
Well, history made very early this morning. The bill to legalize adult use marijuana in Minnesota is now heading to the governor's desk. Our Mary McGuire joins us live from the Capitol to explain what this means going forward now. Mary?
And Tim, this really is one of the biggest headlines, of course, of the day and also of this legislative session. Early this morning, the Minnesota State Senate passed that bill legalizing recreational marijuana in the state of Minnesota, setting the stage for our state to become the 23rd state in the country to do so. Now, that bill did pass on a party line vote and will now go to the desk of Governor Tim Walz for his signature. The bill allows Minnesotans 21 and older to buy up to 2 ounces of cannabis flower, 8 grams of concentrate, 800 milligrams of edibles, and also to have that amount on them in public. People will also be able to grow up to 8 plants at their home. On top of that, it will automatically expunge misdemeanor marijuana crimes from criminal records. The legislation will also allow those convicted of marijuana-related crimes to go to the front of the line when it comes to obtaining a license to sell marijuana.
To the folks who received those convictions or had family members that were convicted of using or selling cannabis, you deserve to be at the top of the line for the licenses. Others don't just get to skip ahead when you're the ones who lost jobs and you lost housing.
Now, all of this is going to take time, at least a year for the state to set up the infrastructure to support the cannabis industry and to license dispensaries, meaning there will be no legal place to buy marijuana until that happens in Minnesota. Republicans opposed to the bill said that that will make the black market boom.
The dates don't make sense. We will be effectively taking away a lot of the tools that law enforcement have to go after illegal drug sales starting this summer. Even though we've heard from the bill authors that we're unlikely to see an up and running functional department to issue licenses and having a legal market for more than a year, perhaps 18 months, and perhaps even longer.
Now, if the bill is signed by the governor, the legislation will go into effect on August 1st. Governor Tim Walz has said that he does plan on signing this legislation. Of course, we are tracking some other measures that are being debated here at the Capitol today. Changes regarding electronic pull tabs. A new part of the tax bill could potentially make most of those existing machines illegal. We're also tracking a measure that would raise wages for Uber and Lyft drivers. The company Uber has said that they will pull out of the state of Minnesota if that indeed does pass. So a lot of things happening here at the Capitol. Tim, I know that you're very familiar with this building and what goes on, especially in the final hours of the legislative session.